not gonna lie. Episode 3 was definitely a lot better than episode 1 and 2. 1 and 2. This anime is really amazing to me. It really is. It really is. Once again, I want to say thank you to my friend. He does watch my videos, but like I said, I'm not going to say his name because he doesn't want me to or anything like that. I mean, he's a real sweet guy. He's really nice. He's a very nice guy. He has autism. He loves watching anime. He loves watching almost anything what he wanted to watch. But he just told me, he said, "You gotta keep watching. You gotta keep watching this." But thanks to my friends. So yeah. But based on this episode 3. I like how where this anime was really going to go. There's always surprises where it's going to happen, basically, in an episode or something like that, which we really do not even know, like what's really going to happen and stuff like that. It puts a smile on my face just to see, like, oh yeah, is this person dead? Or going, oh no, he's not dead, or oh no, she's not dead, or she is alive and stuff like that, or maybe she really actually is. It keeps you guessing, like, one thing after another, and then one thing before that or after another, and stuff like that. Because one thing, I don't mean to spoil this, because one thing I was quite shocked and surprised, based with this episode, that they had like 8 girls. So that's what it basically feels to me. It was going like, why did he only have like 8 girls? Because I really don't know. Because maybe she just off on the sidelines is just not making her presence be known or something, or maybe they must have known her or something like that, or something. Because I see that the girl, she seems like she's a mysterious kind of person. That's basically what I definitely do think. And I'm really kind of curious about, like, how in the world he got her or something like that, or something. Now to go back with episode 1, I think they did tryouts or something like that, and just to see, like, who's better, who's not better, and stuff like that. Who should be stay at the school and stuff like that. I wouldn't say it's basically a school, but I would basically say it's a place. You could teach almost anyone for them to become a spy and stuff like that. And especially basically being spies and stuff like that. They usually have like some kind of different weapons that they have, so something like a gun or AK-47 or whatever maybe it is, or something like that, or something. You can say that kind of partially working for the government. I would think so. That's basically what they're doing. Now, take us for this, for instance, also too. You take us for instance, like the Navy, the SEAL team. You guys know what they are. They are really a bunch of tough guys. I mean, really, really tough guys. Really, really tough guys. And basically, some of the basic training that they do and stuff like that, it's just they've been trained to do into like for months and stuff like that. And I see one of their videos, like how they train and stuff like that, and it's quite shocking, like what kind of things that they do. And stuff, it's not easy enough for me. I can't even handle that. I would not last one day at all. I really wouldn't. But I mean, I definitely do say is that I think the reason why they do all that training and stuff like that, just to tough them up and stuff like that, and just to basically get their bodies to experience these kind of conditions and stuff like that and stuff. I mean, these guys, like I said, these guys are tough. They're very, very tough. And then even though they don't back down for anybody, and I wouldn't say don't mess with them. I wouldn't say that. Don't. Even though I wouldn't. But even though the reason I'm saying is because that's, like I said, that's just the way they're trained. That's just the way they're supposed to do. And so that it kind of similar to me, basically what these girls are basically actually doing and stuff like that. But even though it's a lot more different than what I said about the SEALs team, because basically they go out and they do missions and stuff like that. And sometimes the mission is impossible. Sometimes the mission is not impossible, even though they plan out and stuff like that. Just basically what the girls basically do, basically with their master, with their teacher, I would say master or something like that, whatever you want to call it. And basically what they do is that they figure out like where they need to go, what needs to happen, and stuff like that. What they really can do. And stuff like that. I really love this anime really a lot. I've never seen an anime would just basically just go on for, like I said, for like one surprise after another, and then like before a surprise or after surprise and stuff like that. I like the after surprise better because it just tells you like, yeah, there's something's going to happen, or someone's going to end up saving the day and stuff like that. It's kind of like a mix of a spy, or I would say to a damsel in distress or something like that. Because one thing I do want to mention, because even though that basically what's his name, Klaus, Claus's his teacher, or I would say his master. I mean, I don't think that dude is like, I don't think that guy is not dead. I don't think he really actually is, even though he could be, but I really do not know. I really do not know. Now, there's one other thing I definitely want to say also too. I'm really kind of curious who is the person who I would say probably killed Klaus's master. We really do not know. There was a sniper, even though Klaus knew it and stuff like that. But the question who it really was and why that person did. But like I said before, we don't know if Klaus's master, is he still alive, or is he gone? We don't know, because I mean it just seems too easy just to basically just see him something like that, or maybe that he's saying like a whole lot, and just basically saying like, yeah, you're talking way too much, we're gonna have to put you down, even though just when you basically have to have other foreign people, basically stuff like that, basically going on, especially going on basically in our country, stuff like that. I don't want to get into that, because I know that's a wholly that's a whole different story, basically what's going on basically this anime. But I'm just basically, I'm just saying. But it's just something about this anime. It just makes you learn and makes you think about, like, the different circumstances, basically what they do and stuff like that. Just like what I said back in my last review with Tom Cruise with the Mission Impossible, that basically they have to be at a certain temperature. So if they were to go over that temperature, then that means like the alarms is going to start off and stuff like that. And just like I said, when Tom Cruise, what he did, like he was sweating all over the place, all over his face and stuff, and he was trying to make sure none of that sweat come from his face, which is basically just water, and making sure it doesn't hit the ground. Because if it hit the ground, then yeah, that would cause a lot of problems and stuff like that. Because even though he needs the computer so he can get information and stuff like that, and that's basically what he's doing. So I mean, there's a lot of people who do risks and stuff just to basically do it. Sometimes it's important to do it. Sometimes really it's not. But that's just basically what it is, basically where it actually is. But even though, yeah, there are spies out there in the United States or around our different countries and stuff like that. You may not even know, but that's just basically my opinion. Just basically what I have to think, and that's why I reference basically the movie Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise and stuff like that, and especially the Navy SEALs. Just like I said, for those guys been trained to do something what they're supposed to do and stuff like that, and make sure the mission is not impossible, or they can't guarantee like who's going to make it out alive or who's going to die. I mean, there's no guaranteeing anyone's going to live or something like that. But even though I definitely do love this anime, where it's just basically just going, it just gives you some of the different references and basically what you really actually know. Like when you see in a movie where you see basic training in the military, that's basically what they're supposed to do. Even though same other countries, they do the same thing. Even though it's just probably much more different than Navy SEALs, or probably much more torturous. I have seen a movie called G.I. Jane. I have seen that movie in such a long time, and I really do like it. Some people don't like the movie because it doesn't really follow the line as the Navy SEALs what they're supposed to do. So I really do not know. But even though that's just basically it feels to me. And one thing I definitely want to talk about Klaus. Is that I like Klaus a lot. I really do. He's a very tough cookie to take down. I can tell, and he has been trained under his master to teach him all that stuff. It's kind of like master versus teacher, or teacher versus master. And that's what basically feels. No, student versus master, master versus student, and it just sometimes that really happens, stuff like that. Oh, excuse me. That's what it basically feels to me. But even though I just said like basically I think Klaus Master is not dead. I don't think he really is not. I mean, it's just way too easy just to see him what happened, something like that. Or there must be something much more different. We really do not even know. So yeah, it was that's it for this anime review. Like I said, I know I've been a little off topic, but even though it's a good anime, it's a good anime, and it really actually is. But even though my best friend, he's probably gonna tell me, he's like, so yeah, I told you it was good. I know that's what he probably would say. But yeah, it was I loved it what you got to say, and I still think it was good. I really do like it. So yeah, anyways, those likes, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider to subscribe. Please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and please hit the notification bell as well too, so that you guys watching videos. And please leave a comment as well. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember, just I love you guys. Please stay safe and remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.